Tonight, former Women Affairs Minister Anene reiterates importance of women in the Southeast region. ABS staff Mr. Ume and Ms. Joy exchanged marital vows in Nnokwa. INEC organizes a two-day capacity building workshop for the press ahead of November elections. Rivers in Amazon rainforest fall to lowest level in 121 years. Before the news in details, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround, maintenance of the Anambra State economy and the promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good evening and welcome to the news. My name is Chidimma Oranwa. Nigeria's former Women Affairs Minister, Iyom Josephine Anene, says women are pivotal to restoring peace in the Southeast region, in particular, and the country at large. Iyom Anene stated this ahead of the 2023 annual conference of Nkata Ndi Inyom Igbo, slated for 24th and 25th October in Enugu and Ebonyi states, respectively, with the theme, Women, Unifying Force and Peace Building. Correspondent Ejike Abana has details.
Minister, the conference will examine the subject matter and center discussions on the roles women can play to ensure that peace returns to the country, with the sole aim of starting the process of healing the country. She lamented that the country had been unnecessarily broken and polarized for a long time across ethnic, religious, and political lines, stressing that the group seeks to intentionally close the gap. While advocating oneness in Nigeria, Mrs. Anene pointed out that women are the thread that can potentially sew up the country, citing example with herself, whose children are all Asian, even though she is Igbo. Likewise, many other women married elsewhere, different from their ethnic groups.
We are there to support government. We are there to help the government to do what they are doing, because government cannot do everything. Government cannot be everywhere. Governments, as big as their ears are, they don't hear everything. So we are there as partners to the government. We are there to advise government. We are there to help the government. We are there to reach areas that government cannot reach.
The conference, which will feature the presence of the likes of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Obi Ezekwesili, Professor Chidi Odenkalo, and many other speakers from all over the country, will also address issues around the economy, agriculture, and politics. Nkata Ndi Inyom Igbo is a foundation for Igbo women by birth or marriage, founded 3 years ago as an avenue to discuss the affairs and challenges affecting women with a view to addressing them. Ejike Abana, ABS News.
Nnewi Chief of Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS, Mr. Chimezie Ume, has embarked on a journey of love and commitment as he exchanged marital vows with his beloved Miss Joy Okabai. The holy matrimony was held at St. Mary's Catholic Church in Nnokwa. Correspondent Emmanuel Chibata reports.
The ceremony, which united the couple in wedlock, was a spectacle to behold, as both Mr. Ume and Miss Joy hail from Umueshi and Ubili villages respectively in Nnokwa, Idemili South Council area. During the holy matrimony sermon, Reverend Father Chiemere Chukwunyere emphasized that matrimony is a sacred act of service, imploring the couple to cherish and respect each other while walking in the footsteps of the reasons for which marriage was instituted. The wedding sponsors, Chief Chukwudi and Mrs. Uju Onwasuizu, expressed their happiness for the newlywed couple and encouraged them to uphold their vows and avoid interference from third parties in their marriage.
Third party advice here, and I can't on. I want to work, they should serve it themselves.
The parent of the bride, Mr. Chimezie and Mrs. Josephine Okabai, shared their utmost joy in giving their daughter out in marriage and prayed for God's blessings on the union. The groom's mother, Mrs. Fidelia Ume, filled with profound joy, thanked God for the occasion and advised the couple to maintain unity in their marriage in line with the principles of marriage. Members of the ABS newsroom were also present to support the groom. The vice chairman of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, Anambra State Council, and ABS editor, Comrade Ngozi Obileri, highlighted the groom's dedication as an ABS staff and encouraged the couple to embrace the values of the institution of marriage, promoting love and care for each other. The groom, Mr. Ume, expressed his happiness, stating that he had chosen the perfect partner who complements him.
Today, I'm happy to take my beautiful wife, as I always call her, my portrait, my beauty. I'm happy to take her to the altar today. In fact, as you can see, I'm the happiest man on earth today.
He also reflected on their love journey, mentioning that they had known each other for over 2 decades, but their romantic connection blossomed just last year, saying initially his wife's exceptional personality, beauty, loyalty, and sound judgment attracted him to her. The bride, now known as Mrs. Ume, echoed her husband's sentiments, expressing her joy on the special day. The celebration included a blend of traditional marriage customs and the symbolic cutting of the wedding cake. Emmanuel Shibata for ABS News.
Rapid Response Squad Akuzo of Anambra State Police Command on Monday, 16th October 2023, for the planned robbery operation along Ebenebe Achala Road in Awka North local government area of the state. The operatives, while on anti-kidnapping patrol, were tipped off by a public-spirited citizen who saw 2 gunmen being conveyed on a motorcycle along the road. The operators went in pursuit of the gang and encountered them where they had a position to rob motorists. On sighting the approaching operators, they tried to engage them in a shootout, but the battle-ready operators quickly overwhelmed them, forcing them to abandon their weapons and fled into the bushy environment. Operatives combed the bush and recovered 2 AK-47 rifles loaded with several rounds of 7.62 millimeters ammunition and shells of expanded rounds. The Commissioner of Police CP Aderemi Adoye, who commended the team for its gallantry, has asked them to step up proactive operations in that part of the state until all criminal elements to mention citizens in that part of the state are completely flushed out. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been described as the ideal president for Nigeria, who has a plight of the citizenry at heart. Anambra-born philanthropist Prince Arthur Eze, who made the commendation at a mass to mark the 65th birthday of Reverend Father Patrick Alumuku at St. Louis Catholic Church, Ifab Global Estate, Mbora, Abuja, praised the president for what he described as fairness in his recent appointments of ministers and heads of agencies. ABS Abuja Bureau Chief Ekwi Ajide has details.
Tinubu's recent appointments have shown that he is the ideal president for Nigeria and should be supported to succeed.
Outside of their country, build back on their country. Through God, I sent some people to Igbos to God recommended it didn't care where they came from. That's the type of government we want. Someone like Tinubu, give your action, your prayer, because we are someone about.
Father Alumuku, who is the national chaplain of the Knights of St. John International, said he had to thank God for his love and kindness, which he has shown him in many ways in his 65 years on earth. He called on the Palestinian militant group Hamas and Israel to sheath their swords and cease hostilities, just as he appealed to Nigerians in conflict-ridden parts of the country to prioritize peace for the sake of national and regional development.
We are asking for help on every single Catholic family's door or house or home. So help us so that we can make this possible.
Some other notable Nigerians at the mass, including the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, who was represented by a director in the office of the SGF, Mr. Simon Tungun, The representative Patani Bomadi Federal Constituency of Delta State, Honorable Nicholas Mutu, described Alumuku as a hard-working priest and charged the priest to continue his good works which have remained a blessing to all. Very Reverend Father Patrick Alumuku is the Director of Communications for the Catholic Archdiocese of Abuja and the National President Signis Nigeria and the Pioneer Parish Priest, St. Louis Catholic Church, EFAB Global Estate, Mbora, Abuja. In Abuja, Princess Ekwi Ajide reporting.
As to come on the news tonight, INEC organizes a 2-day capacity building workshop for the press ahead of November elections. Rivers in Amazon rainforest fall to lowest level in 121 years. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround, maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. The news returns in a moment. Join us again.
My son has always dreamt of being in the spotlight. That's why I give him Bornvita for everyday vitality that gives him the strength to pursue his dreams. Bornvita, strength to dream.
Jackpot of the week. Place bets and hit the jackpot. Log into the OneXBet account. Click on the Take Part button. Place bets and take part in the jackpot draw. Feel like a winner with OneXBet. Use promo code to get a bonus on your first deposit.
My son has always dreamt of being in the spotlight. That's why I give him Bornvita for everyday vitality that gives him the strength to pursue his dreams. Bornvita.
Welcome back. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has commenced training of journalists ahead of the off-season elections in Bayelsa, Kogi and Imo to curb fake news and disinformation. The 2-day capacity building workshop for INEC Press on ethical safety practices and critical issues relating to the Bayelsa, Kogi and Imo governorship elections scheduled for November 11, 2023, sponsored by the Development Alternatives Incorporated, DAI, is ongoing in Akwanga, Nasarawa State. ABS Abuja Bureau Chief Ekwi Ajide tells us more.
A keynote address, the chairman of INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, said the essence is to deepen the participants' knowledge of the Commission's processes and procedures, which will go a long way in ensuring factual, balanced, and informed coverage of the Commission's activities. The INEC chairman, represented by the National Commissioner and Chairman, Information and Voter Education Committee, Sam Olumeku, said the Commission has modestly demonstrated its commitment over time to the professional development of media practitioners, enabling them to be well equipped with the requisite knowledge to report electoral activities accurately. According to him, the Commission is conscious of the critical role of the media in the political and electoral process and believes that democracy will only grow and flourish through our free and vibrant media, while our free and vibrant press is also obligated to adhere to professional and ethical standards. Our National Commissioner and Member Information and Voter Education Committee, Professor Kunle Ajayi, on his part, expressed worries on what he termed weaponization of election-related disinformation and charged journalists to be objective in their reportage, avoid fake, inflammatory, and sensational news. According to the representative of the Development Alternatives Incorporated DAI, Rudolph Elbain, Nigerian elections can be dangerous for journalists, tense, and sometimes violence campaigns or announcement of results can endanger those trying to report honestly and accurately. This, according to the DAI representative, is why it behoves government to protect the physical security of everyone within its territory. Earlier, the resident Electoral Commissioner of Nasarawa State, represented by Barrister Caroline Ogbe, and the chairman INEC Press Corps, Shegu Ojumo, had noted that accurate and unbiased reporting is vital to ensuring transparency, public trust, and credibility of the electoral process. Hence, it is essential that members of the INEC Press Corps are adequately equipped with the necessary skills and knowledge to fulfill their roles effectively. In Abuja, Princess Ekwi Ajide reporting.
As measures to pursue gender equity and promote menstrual hygiene for the girl child, the wife of Oruba North Transition Committee Chairman, Lady Chiako Ekweme, has taken the lead in celebrating 2023 International Day of the Girl Child come World Menstrual Day, as she flagged off the second cycle of her Pada Girl campaign in secondary schools across Orumba North Kinsale area. The first cycle, which took place October to December 2022, witnessed over 300 girls being educated and empowered with free sanitary kits. We have details of this report from our studio.
This event features special photo sessions, commendations, and distribution of sanitary kits amongst the girls. Lady Ekweme and her entourage took the message of hope on the theme of the year's celebration, which is Invest in Girls' Rights, Our Leadership, Our Well-Being, to institutions of learning such as Community Secondary School Ajale and St. Mary Virgin Convent, Ufuma, amongst others. Speaking during the visit, Lady Ekweme, while congratulating the girls, commended the students for their decision and determination in embracing education, emphasizing the need for equal opportunity for everyone, and noted that the relevance of the girl child to the society cannot be overemphasized, especially in 21st century civilization.
You should encourage, like I said, find out the strength of your children and develop those strengths. Each girl should want to be the best version of herself, and we need to also push that narrative because things are changing.
Also speaking, the special assistant to Orumba North First Lady, Mrs. Olamma Okachuku, noted that the girl child is like a gift to humanity, as they bring forth many good tidings in the environment through their contributory role in building the world, especially through reproduction.
I think it has to be a collective effort. Both you and I, you have to come out and say no child should be on the road when the child should be in school. And when the child is in school, the child should be taught and not just be left there. Do you understand? So teachers should also come in and help to bring up these children. Parents should do their part. Mothers especially should do their part. Fathers should not be absentee. Fathers should also get involved in bringing up these children.
In their separate remarks, the President General Ufuma Women Wing, Lady Ezinne Esther Nebe, and her Ajale counterpart, Lady Joy Oti, while commending Lady Ekweme for her kind gesture towards the students, noted that it is the first time such program has been initiated and engaged. Other persons who were part of the outreach include the Orumba North Local Government Women Development Officer, Mrs. Madumere Chinazo, Orumba North Local Government Health Supervisor, Honorable Obi Nwobodo.
Rivers in the heart of the Amazon rainforest in Brazil fell to their lowest levels in over a century as a record drought upends the lives of hundreds of thousands of people and damages the jungle ecosystem. The port of Manaus, the region's most populous city, at the meeting of the Rio Negro and the Amazon River recorded 13.59 meters of water compared to 17.60 a year ago, according to its website. That is the lowest level since records began in 121 years ago in 1902, passing a previous all-time low set in 2010. Rapidly drying tributaries to the mighty Amazon have left boats stranded, cutting off food and water supplies to remote villages, while high water temperatures are suspected of killing more than 100 endangered river dolphins. Brazil's science ministry blames the drought on the onset of the El Nino climate phenomenon this year, which is driving extreme weather patterns globally. The Nigerian National League (NNL) has penciled down 17 stadia for inspection ahead of the 2023-2024 season, with a kick-off date scheduled for October 28th. The chief operating officer of the league, Dr. Ayo Abdurrahman, said that any of the facilities that fall short of required standard will not host league matches. Dr. Abdurrahman urged the facility inspectors to focus on the playing pitches of the stadiums, changing rooms, perimeter fencing, media tribune, and others. He added that the special facility inspectors, compliant officers, have been assigned to carry out thorough inspection of the facilities. And that's just about it on the news tonight. But before we go, remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Oka. Follow us on Twitter at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And now the main point again. Former Women Affairs Minister Anene has reiterated the importance of women in the Southeast region. ABS staff Mr. Ume and Ms. Joy have exchanged marital vows in Nnokwa. INEC has organized a 2-day capacity building workshop for the press ahead of November elections. And we also told you on the foreign scene that rivers in Amazon rainforests have fallen to lowest levels in 121 years. To end the news, here is a special message again. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround, maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's it on the news tonight. Thank you for joining us. My name is Chidimma Oranwa. Good night.